Hey there, everybody. It's your pal, Jason Tudor, and we are live at the Woodland Hills Golf Course for the, regular Saturday golf fair.
Sunday.
Right, so we're playing on Friday, right. So we're doing this on Friday. It is partly cloudy. It's about 73 degrees. And so this is a bonus podcast just for you to absolutely describe how horrible Keith's golf game is in real time. But the converse is he gets to try to make jokes about my golf game. So essentially what should happen during this podcast is when he golfs, I will narrate his shots, and when I golf, he will narrate my shots. And honest to God, we won't know what each other says. And then in between, we'll try to get some dialogue and try to fill you in. But it should be horrible. And
that's our normal game anyway.
Right, it's pretty horrible anyway. So we shoot low 100s, and that's the first 9. But on this particular podcast, I will be playing 9 and then leaving at the end of that. And we're about to start in about 10 minutes. But again, it's a beautiful day out. Lots of folks out here today. And not as crowded. I don't think it's as crowded as usual. Maybe it will be, but we haven't seen our other two, which I'm sure will be coming soon. But we usually get a good twosome. Anyway, we will come back and we will get you either me or Keith off the tee. So Keith's going to start us off, I think. He has a driver that's as big as a Subaru, and he always hits it off to the right. But this is the first hole. He usually has a good swing. He's wearing his OU cap because he likes to wear the brand of a loser. And he's got all sorts of different either Nike clothes or Adidas. I can't tell. Anyway, he's eyeballing the shot now. It's a pretty straight fairway. It's a pretty straight for about the first 250 yards. Here we go. He's hitting now. Takes his swing. And it's not bad, but it's as usual to the right. Listen to him, bitch. He's bent over. He's looking at it like a baby's coming out of a womb. He doesn't like it. So that is his first shot. All right. So we're ready for Keith's second shot on the first hole. He is between two very large trees, as he usually is. He likes to play military golf, left, right, left, and this is a no-doubter, so he's got to figure this one out. He's eyeballing the dirt. Maybe some zombies will come up and help him with the golf shot. Maybe not, but we're not sure. So he's got the iron of, looks like about a 7 or 6. I don't think he's strong enough to hit that. Let's see what he can do. He's settling in like he's a pile driver. He's looking over it. Let's see if he hits it into a tree. He hits it, and it is running through the forest. Probably not the shot he wanted, but he hit it so far right. Tucker Carlson's going to address it on his show tonight. More in a bit. So we're back, and I've hit the bar so far over the back of the green that I'm actually on the next tee box. Keith is so deep into the woods, he should be an Ent talking to hobbits. He's still looking for his ball. So we're on hole number 2 now, and aside from Keith losing his sunglasses about 7 inches from his asshole, we are having a pretty good day so far. Keith is about 150 yards from the hole. He's checking his phone to tell him that now because he just can't believe his eyes. So he's checking it now. He's analyzing it with the keen and skill of Dr. Fauci talking about coronavirus. Well, let's not get carried away, right? Anyway, he's looking at what club he wants to use. I'm guessing this will be about a 5 or a 6 for him. Maybe something a little short. Maybe a 7, but I think it's a 6. Anyway, he's setting up now, very meditative, like he's sitting on the toilet getting ready to drop one in. Here he goes. He's crouched, tiger, hidden, dragon. He swings. And there it goes. It's not a bad little shot. A little underemphasized, but he's going to get a roll, and it's rolling right up on the green. What a fantastic shot. He's going to give me shit for that shot for like 3 holes. I don't know if I want to hear it. It was a good shot. Anyway.
So after a monster drive, Jason is only about 67 yards off the par 4 green. Pulls out a pitching wedge. Addresses his ball. And the ball never got off the ground. Goes over, rolls. It didn't go in the sand. Rolls across the green and down the other side. Did I screw you up?
No, not at all, but you're just not being funny enough. he really needs to be more funny. Coming up to the fourth hole now. We're skipping holes, by the way, if you haven't noticed. And this is the hole Keith usually catches fire. That is to say, he catches on fire. He gets mad, and he becomes the human embodiment of an anger management course. So, but we're going to wait here for a few minutes as the group is ahead of us. Keith contemplates how far to the right he's going to hit this ball, and then we'll come back and we'll narrate his shot. All right, so as advertised, here's hole 4. We call this, it's named something else. We call this the hole where Keith falls apart. Generally, he likes to drive this thing so far into the trees that the forest even cries a little bit. He's got his big-headed driver again. The thing is as big as a sperm whale. He's lining it up. He's pointed to the left, so he might have to get a drive here. We'll see what he does. And here's a swing. Not bad. He is really in the groove today. And a nice little fade, dropping it on the fairway. I can't make fun of that. Great drive, Keith. Well done. Okay, so we're still on 4. Keith hit a couple pretty good shots. I'm going to have to dig deep to make fun of him. We've been joined by a 4th, which is very cool. So now you're farther out than I am. I know, I'm getting to that. So it turns out that Keith can't spell or read or identify golf balls correctly, and he played our 4th ball, which is no big deal, but apparently we're going to have to get Keith to a reading his fundamental class very soon. Now he's putting. He's got about 22 feet, I think, which is, I don't know how many meters, but he hits this one. Nice, good stroke, and he hits it a little to the right. And now it's my turn.
So now we're on a par 3. The first thing Jason did was pull out his fucking driver. Nice. So he switched it. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, because he reaches over so far to get to his ball. Swing, and did that go straight? Maybe. Are you on the green? It's not in the hole. Okay. All right. Well, good shot.
Okay. All right, so we're at hole 5. Plays from the whites 132, but the hole's playing about the length of a Bo Jackson kickoff return, about 104 yards. Yeah, nice. So Keith's hitting, I don't know what the fuck he's hitting, but anyway, he's hitting. So here he goes. He's done right all day. He's wearing some kind of Scottish tailored shorts. I can't figure that out. Anyway, here's his swing. He's got it up in the air, but that's going to be a little short, as his girlfriend might say. Did it go in the sand?
No, not when I get up there. It won't be in the sand.
So it's not in the sand in his imagination, but it did land in the sand. So there you go. So we're a little more than halfway through this now, and what would you say your assessment of me is?
You're hitting the ball lights out. You're knocking the crap out of it. The problem is you're also doing that on the green. So ease up around the green, and you might try opening your eyes, and that helps with the putting.
It doesn't hurt.
No, not at all. Yeah. What about how would you assess me right now?
Well, I wanted to make a joke like chitty chitty bang bang, or some kind of shithouse car that's rolling down the road that's about to break down and scream and cause a tantrum and then explode, but I can't. You're playing a pretty good game today. And I think it's because we're both distracted by doing this podcast. And we've got a couple of good playing mates as well. They're not bad. So
we're just having a good time.
Right.
Everybody's laughing.
So I've only made my anger management joke once about you. So I'm waiting for the next one where you just lose your shit.
Well, here we go.
That hasn't happened yet. So, but we're on the par 5, so this is going to take us a while. So back soon. Something that's happened since we started the podcast is Keith started keeping score at like the 4th hole. He's like, what did you get on the first 2 holes? And I was like, I don't fucking know. So I made up some scores. And now, what did you get on the last hole?
I got a 6.
So that means I got a 7. So for some reason we're keeping score now. So anyway, we're at hole 8. It's a very long par 5. Your first shot can go about 210, 220, and then you've got about 150 yards to the water. You want to lay up there. and then get it over the water. I usually try to hit about a 5 here, and then another 5, and then go to about a 7, and then pick it up. Here's Keith. Let's see if he's going to need the anger management clinic. He's got the big Bertha driver again. The head of the club looks like a stormtrooper. Here he goes. Here, listen. Another. Oh, no, that one's leaking right, so that's a little more Keithy. It dropped in, but it looks like it dropped in okay. Is it all right?
I think it's just off.
Well, he didn't curse, so it's not so bad.
Still on the par 5, Jason approaches the tee box. This is the only par 5 on the front 9 here, and it goes about 503 yards. But you have to get it up over the hill first to have a decent second shot to set up your third shot. Jason approaches in his multicolored shirt. Let's go. And I believe that's going to be pretty. Very nice, Jason. I don't even have anything funny to say about that. Nice shot.
All right, so this is it for me. Keith's going to swing now. He's getting a little cocky because he started keeping score. And I think he thinks he's ahead, but he can't be cocky in this outfit he's wearing. It's like he bought all the pieces no one else bought at the pro shop and said, you know what, I'm going to wear all this shit. And he has, so there you go. So this is the 9th hole. This is the last hole. And it's a bit uphill. 340, 350. He's got the big driver out again. He's pointed to the right. Both his feet are pointed to the right. Let's see what he does. He swings. He hits it, and he hits it to the left, oddly enough. That was very strange, but he hit it to the left. That was the strangest golf stance to hit a ball to the left I've ever seen, but that's Keith for you. And so now I'm going to turn it over to Keith as we keep the dialogue going.
That ball went straight, and I'm not used to that. That's why I aim to the left. And Jason just doesn't know where his is going. But he's hit some monsters today that made God weep. So we'll see what happens here on number 9. Sets up on the right side of the tee box, which is dangerous because he has a dangerous slice. But with the group in front of us leaving the green, leaves it wide open for him on this par 4. Takes a mighty swing and hooks it left. Mine went further than that. I outdrove him on this hole. But that doesn't happen very often because he's a monster. So you hit that one left. You kind of hooked that one a little bit.
Worst shot ever since you started keeping score. Oh, shit.
I'm not keeping score to match you. I'm keeping score to see how well or not well I do.
I don't think that's what it is.
And a little bit of gloat factor. I get that.
You can't gloat. You had like a 14 on the last hole and you called it an 8.
I did not have a 14.
That's totally like a 15 or a 14.
I hit my 4th one in the water. I didn't take that stroke because that's how we played.
Yeah.
Sure.
You had about... You had a number that's about the same as when a woman dilates when she's about ready to get birth, which is like a 10 or an 11.
An 8. Thank you.
Whatever.
An 8.
This is once again Keith believing that an 8 is really like a 5. So
you didn't need to do that with your fingers that are very close together. Really.
All right, we have to quiet down as our colleagues go to swing the ball. We'll let you get some natural noise here. And he just hammers fucking. Well, he's got a great swing. It has that beautiful rise, like that real golf swing rise. I mean, it's a real. It's like that's a
like 747.
That's a real golf swing. I hate that. My balls go far, but I mean, they don't have that nice little lift off the runway rise like that. So, all right, looks like everybody's hit. So this one was about about 350, as I said at the top.
376 from your right tire.
Right, but I think where's the pin, in the front?
Yes, you need to look that for. No, I think that one's usually in the back.
What color is it?
White. It's in the middle.
It's in the middle, yeah. So 370, yeah. And away we go. So we're going to try to find my ball. Once again, I hit it so far to the left that I might be handing out Biden campaign flyers. I mean, really far to the left. I have no idea how. That is not my MO. I'm either trickling a little to the right or I'm pretty straight. So that's... But I think I hit it so far to the left that I'm not going to be able to find it as we take a drive here. The last 3 holes I have not been hitting well. I'm going to blame it on Keith keeping score all of a sudden, making me nervous like he wants to win something. There's nothing to win. But, we'll figure it out. All right, we'll come back when we actually get back to swinging and wrap it up with on the green. All right, so we're going to take you live all the way. I am now putting from about 40 feet away. It's a little stroke here. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I left it about 3 feet away. Take that. If I had remembered the Mockenbach roll, I think I might have done better. That looks like me. So as we wrap up this hole, we want to tell you that this podcast is brought to you by my book, 7 from the System on Amazon.com, $6.99 and $4.99, by AaronCusterer.com. His new single, Breathless, and a nice putt rolling in on a beautiful day here in Germany. And by my friend Dan Bethel's book, Long John. Now it's time for Keith to putt. Here it is. 1 or 2 more strokes to make fun of here. It's about 35 feet away. Takes a pretty good crack at it. It's rolling in. Not bad, but it does veer toward the right. So he's got 1 more putt to go, as do I. And here is our colleague's putt. It's coming in, but that one goes straight as an arrow.
Go ahead and finish if you want.
So we're just waiting.
Good.
Nice shot.
Mockenbach roll.
Here's
that looks like that goes that way.
Keith's final putt.
Straight.
Crouching over it like he's making pottery.
You fucker.
And he misses. So he's going to try to tap that in, and he does. So that's the end of Keith's round. Here goes me. This will miss for sure.
Putt.
Yes.
You tried to hit it in the next
And scene. So that's it for my 9 holes. Keith's going to play on 18. Don't forget, subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. You can also stream it on Spotify. You get it in about 4 or 5 other places. Thanks for joining us on this bonus podcast. Say goodbye, Keith.
Goodbye, Keith.
And that's it. Thanks to our friends for putting up with us doing this for 9 holes. You guys have a great round. I'm all done. Nice to meet you guys. Good luck and enjoy your trip to Barcelona. It's really cool. All right, folks, that's it. Have a good one. Bye.